everyone, it's Shotzi for TheRoughCuts on Sunday. I hope you all have had a great week and a great Thanksgiving holiday if you celebrate Thanksgiving. I'm going to try to keep this laptop as steady as possible. It's on my knees right now because, yeah, stuff is going on with the rest of the furniture. Anyway, today I'm going to talk about a foreign comedy that I saw at the Austin Film Festival. This actually won the Narrative Feature Award at the festival, and it is called Adiós Mundo Cruel, or Goodbye Cruel World, and it is from Mexico. This is directed by, I believe his name is Jack Zagha? Kabibi? I'm not quite sure how to pronounce his name. That could be completely wrong. I'll put it down under here on the bottom. But this was his first feature-length film, and he did an outstanding job directing this and also co-writing this. It's a really, really funny film. It's about, not really middle-aged, but close to that age man named Angel, and he gets fired from his accounting job without a really good reason other than the company isn't making that great of a profit. And even though he's a hard worker, his boss got rid of him. And so that's why it's like, yeah, you're really, really great, but yeah, see you later. Is pretty much what happened. And so from there, it's just slapstick humor. It's hilarious. The pacing of this is hilarious. He goes home to tell his wife that he got fired, but his wife is obsessed with telenovelas, and so she's just so engrossed in that she doesn't really care about anything else that's going on. So when he tries to tell her, she was like, "Oh, honey, I got you this new car. Isn't it great?" And so since he saw how excited she was over the car, he didn't have the heart to tell her that he lost his job. So then he tries to look for work, and he's sent on all of these different interviews where they ask him things like, "Oh, well, what's your favorite animal?" Or, "How many tomatoes does it take to fill this office?" And things along those lines. He's just like, So he doesn't get hired anywhere. And then when he takes his child to, like, the fair or the park, that's when he's approached by this kind of sketchy guy selling tickets. And the guy is just a blundering idiot. And he accidentally gives him his wallet. So then he goes to return his wallet, and that takes him into this hive of thieves. So since he can't find work elsewhere, these thieves take him in, and he becomes a thief with them. And then they concoct this plan to steal a lion and hold the lion for ransom to the zoo. And that's how he's going to make his money. So it's just all of these absurd situations going on in this film simply because the guy, he can't find a job the honest way, so he's going to try to make a living the best way that he can. And the pacing of this is amazing, the writing is awesome, and the acting is really good. The cast is just outstanding. And I believe his name is Carlos Alberto Orozco? Not sure. I don't speak Spanish. But he does such a great job in this. He's in almost every single scene in the film. And this is his first film that he's ever done. He's done some work on the stage before, so he had to really adjust to working intimately in front of a camera, especially working with all of these animals. There's a lot of animals in there. You've got the lion, there's a camel in there, I think there's also an elephant, hamsters, cats, there's everything. And he just does an amazing job. The expressions that he makes are awesome. It's almost like a throwback to the silent era when how he acts so much with his face and not so much with the dialogue, which is also pretty witty. Now, an interesting thing about this is the director was talking about when he was in LA, he was actually held up at gunpoint and forced into a car where these men were going to take him to an ATM machine. And he said that when he was in there with them, he just got the impression that they had no idea what they were doing because they were arguing over how to hold the gun, who was going to hold the gun, and then one of them got a phone call, and then he told like his wife on the phone, oh, I can't talk right now, I'm at work. And so he's just sitting in the back seat between these two men at gunpoint thinking, what on earth is with these people who are holding me up in this car? And so he was just imagining what could lead up to that point in someone's life. And that helped to develop the story of Angel in Goodbye Cruel World. So I highly recommend this film to anyone who's able to see it. I imagine it's going to get very wide distribution because it's a great film. It really, really is. Anyway, I will see you all next week. Also, in 2 weeks, my review is going to be very late because, as some of you already know, I'm going to Butt-Numb-a-thon. For those of you who don't know what Butt-Numb-a-thon is, every year, Harry Knowles of Ain't It Cool News hosts a 24-hour-long film festival where we watch all sorts of films, and it's just a solid 24 hours in your seat watching film after film after film. And so I'm going to that, and it's from noon until noon, the 11th and 12th of December. So, hopefully I will have a very, very new film review because several films, big films, have actually premiered at Butt-Numb-a-thon. So I'll talk about this again next week since it's the week prior to my late review. So, until then, I will see you all later. Oh, also, I'd like some suggestions for birthday presents for my parents' birthday. Yes, I said my parents' birthday because it's just the one day. It's next week. What do you get a couple who's been married 40 years and are in their 70s? What do you get for them? Because I have no idea. I have no idea whatsoever. They're kind of nerdy, but not too much. They're active. I have no idea what to get them. Because they have everything. I have no idea what to get. So if any of you have any suggestions, and not something like stupid either, but any suggestions as to a gift for my parents' birthday, please let me know. Anyway, until next time, I will see you all later. Well, I guess I won't see you later, but yeah, I'll be around here. I'll be around. And the surprise is still happening. The surprise is still happening. I know I've been talking about it, but yeah, but it's still happening, so don't worry. And those of you who know what's going on, you have reason to be excited. Anyway, until then, bye-bye. You can't even see my hand. Bye.